How does English law impact business organizations and professional accountancy practice? This video explores the elements of law affecting commercial practice, from contract law to the law of torts. Discover the legal frameworks shaping business operations. The aim of this module is to understand how English law influences business organizations. It focuses on contract law, agency law, and the law of torts. These legal frameworks are crucial for professional accountancy practice. They provide a foundation for resolving disputes and regulating obligations. Understanding these laws helps businesses operate within legal boundaries. Contract law is essential for establishing legally binding agreements. It involves the elements of a valid contract, how contracts may be terminated, and remedies for breach. Relevant case law provides practical examples. Contracts protect parties from non-performance by others. They ensure obligations are met and disputes are resolved legally. A contract is a promise enforceable by law. It requires mutual assent from two or more parties. The 7 essential elements include offer, acceptance, and consideration. Capacity, legality, and sometimes a written document are also needed. These elements ensure the contract is valid and enforceable. The Trade Descriptions Act makes it illegal to sell products based on misinformation. Businesses must be truthful about their services. The Act helps protect consumers from false claims. It ensures fair trade practices in the market. Misleading consumers can lead to legal consequences. The Unfair Contract Terms Act limits liability through exclusion clauses. It applies to most contracts, including notices. Unfair terms allow traders to change goods characteristics without reason. They may also keep unreasonable compensation if consumers breach terms. The Act ensures fairness in consumer contracts. Agency law deals with relationships where an agent acts on behalf of a principal. It impacts business practice by defining rights and duties. Agency theory examines issues in corporate governance. It addresses problems of directors controlling companies they do not own. Understanding agency law is crucial for business operations. An agent is employed to perform tasks for a principal. Agency costs arise from monitoring agent behavior. The agent is accountable to the principal. This relationship is crucial in business operations. Understanding these principles helps manage agency relationships effectively. Agency theory explains the separation between ownership and control in businesses. Shareholders delegate control to managers. This separation can lead to conflicts of interest. Directors have fiduciary responsibilities to shareholders. Effective corporate governance addresses these conflicts. Corporate governance examines the roles of interest groups in business. It involves historical and modern governance standards. The separation of ownership and control is a key aspect. Effective governance ensures directors act in shareholders' interests. It helps prevent abuses of power by directors. The principal-agent problem arises from conflicts between shareholders and directors. Shareholders need to ensure directors act in their interests. Corporate collapses highlight the need for effective governance. Various reports and legislation address these issues. Stakeholders seek to control directors' powers. A tort is a civil wrong leading to legal claims for damages. It involves a breach of legal duty or infringement of rights. Tort law differs from contract law. No prior relationship is needed for tort claims. Tort remedies aim to compensate for harm caused. Tort elements include nuisance, trespass, and negligence. Nuisance affects the enjoyment of land. Trespass involves unauthorized entry onto land. Negligence is a breach of duty causing harm. Proving a tort requires showing duty, breach, and harm. Tort remedies aim to restore the claimant's position. The neighbor principle was established in Donahue v. Stevenson. It defines the duty of care owed to others. This principle applies even without contractual relationships. It expanded the scope of tort law. Manufacturers owe a duty of care to consumers. Assessing contract validity involves understanding offer and acceptance. Feldhaus v. Bindley highlights the need for communicated acceptance. The postal rule is an exception to this requirement. Adams v. Linzel demonstrates its application. Valid contracts require clear communication and mutual agreement. Agency relationships impact principals and agents in business. Auditors act as agents for shareholders. Their independence is crucial for audit quality. Monitoring agency behavior incurs costs for principals. Effective governance addresses trust and confidence issues. Agency costs arise from monitoring agent activities. These costs include incentive schemes and management audits. Residual loss occurs from directors' excessive spending. Corporate governance helps manage these costs. Effective monitoring ensures agents act in principal's interests. Residual loss involves directors' excessive spending beyond remuneration. It impacts shareholders' interests. Meetings with investors help address these issues. Corporate governance codes provide guidelines. They aim to protect shareholder interests and ensure transparency. Corporate governance regulates business operations. It involves codes of conduct and recommendations. Compliance is voluntary but essential. Governance ensures accountability and transparency. It protects against reputational damage and delisting risks. Codes of conduct guide corporate governance. They include the UK Corporate Governance Code and OECD Ethics. These codes address director remuneration and takeovers. They ensure ethical business practices. Compliance enhances trust and confidence in business operations. Understanding law for accounting is crucial for business practice. From contract law to agency and torts, these laws shape operations. Effective governance ensures accountability and transparency in business.